we proceed to learn U, okay? The letter U, but it is wu sound, wu, okay? So you protrude your mouth, okay? Okay, wu, okay? And so for just the letter wu, we only have few final. So you also start with the final to make the sound, okay? So we start from F, fa, okay? Fa and the wu. So protrude your mouth. Fu, 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 or fu, okay? And then ga, ga, gu, gu. So you see the mouth shape. So I want the students to look at my face. I also have to look at the students' face to see whether they make the shape well, okay? So of course I exaggerate for you to make it better. When we talk, we don't exaggerate, and then we don't keep the shape so long, okay? But actually, if you make the mouth shape as well as you can, then after you mastering the sound, of course you can utter it naturally. But now you must make every part and then every shape well, every position well, so that you can clearly master the exact sound. Okay, so don't be afraid to exaggerate and keep it as long as you can hear clearly and other people can hear clearly. So it is a gu, okay? So and then ka, ku, ku, okay? So you make it longer, and then you yourself can also hear how you make the sound and how the sound exactly pronounced, okay? So so that is and then there one more W, wa, woo or woo, okay? So woo, okay? And then we go to UI. UI have a few more words, okay? We go to UI later. For UN, after U, we proceed to UI. So you know U is wu, protrude your mouth, right? And then letter I is yi, stretch out as farthest as you can, right? So from wu to yi, so gradual transition. So you after you protrude, you have to come back gradually, and then after coming back and then gradually stretch out, okay? Smooth transition. So start with ba, ba, and then you also get ready with the bu first before you stretch out the u, okay? Boy, okay? And then m, so pa la, p, p, poi, okay? And then ma, boy, boy, and then fa, foy, foy, and then we skip a few initial, and then we go to we go to G, ga, la, ga, gu, 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 gui, gui, and then ka, so and then we start also from koi, koi, koi. And then we skip a few. The last one will be W, wa, wa, woi, and then woi, okay? And keep it up. Remember, keep it, okay? But after you stretch out, you already need a longer time. So after you finish it at your father's phone, actually you already keep it, okay? So you don't need to keep so long. Okay, for those for this UI, you already have a long time enough, so you don't need to keep so long. So we go to UN. In you still have to keep it, alright? For UN, remember keep the in sound. Okay, so from wu to in, okay. So when, okay. So and then we start also from ba, okay. Ba, ba, bun, bun. And then pa, pun, pun, and then ma, mun, mun, and then fa, fun, fun, and then we skip a few, we go to ga, gun, gun, skip a few to W, W, wa, wun, okay, and then next one will be the qi sound, qi, chun, 春。And then we will go to ung in the next. So we go to ung. So u also wu, and then you come back with ng. Remember, use strength here. Okay, but of course don't make the sound. But you can feel here. Okay. Okay. Use force. Okay. Here you will see that you hold this position with effort. Okay. Yeah. And then keep it. Okay. So it is wong. And then this is the first without initial, and then we go to this next one with initial B. Okay, bong, and then pong, mong. Okay, so from short and then coming back and then end with here. So you can see the sign is a continuation. If you just say pong, okay, actually you just say pa and ong sa pong. Okay, no, it is pong, and then mong, fong, dong, tong, nong, long, gong, kong. And then ng ngong. Okay, so beginning ng and ending with ng. Ngong. And then h ha. Hong. And then we skip a few to the last four GTC and 雅散 Ji, zong, qi, chong, xi, song. And then 用唔係中隻色有用冇用啊？有用冇用 ，OK？ 用咗啦 ，OK？ So this is ung. Continue with u. Now we make the ut. And then the next one will be uk. Then that's all for u. So for ut, you have already learned how to keep teeth. Okay? So wood. So after wu, and then you come back and then end with the. Okay, yeah. So and then you start from ba, bu, and then pa, put, and then ma, wood, and then fa, foot. So sometimes we say 你好闊佬 then we are lazy, then we don't keep the 詞 ，OK， just say 闊佬好闊啊 ，OK， actually it should be 好闊佬 and then we skip a few and then we go to the ka, could, 包括 and then we go to the w 活 so 生活唔係生活生活 So that's all for UT. So and then we go to U. So go to UK and then so you end with the K. So just like the UT. You after protrude, you come back and then keep the K. So we start from UK. We have we start from the UK sound without the initial. So it is ok, and then 把啦 initial 把 OK book and then 爬 扑 麻 木 法 服 打 讀 他 突 那 in 錄 and then L 啦 錄 cả, cột, khả, khúc, ng, ngục, and h, ha, hook, and then we skip a few and then to the last four, okay? 知足, 持速, 時速, ，and then J 廿三，喐。